Okay, today we are here to make air fryer pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
They're perfect for fall. We have made these for years and years in the oven, but we almost like them better in the air fryer.
They cook up with like this little crisp outside and then this like soft, tender interior, but that crisp crunch when you first bite into them is amazing. And it's also nice because they make a smaller batch, so you don't have as many leftovers if you're cooking for a small group.
And you can freeze them.
They freeze awesome. And so any extra dough you don't feel like cooking, you can shape it, toss it in the freezer, and they cook up great anytime you want a hot cookie. So I'm Jen.
And I'm Barbara.
And this is Pressure Cooking Today. So first up, we'll get the dry ingredients all mixed together. We've got flour and salt and baking soda and cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice. I don't remember which was which. And then we just stir it until it's all nicely mixed and combined. Doing this just makes it easier when it's time to incorporate with the wet ingredients, that you don't have big clumps of cinnamon or big clumps of salt. It's just nice and even.
So we're just gonna start with the wet ingredients here. It's a little bit of shortening, which makes a cakier cookie, which we really like. And we're going to go ahead and add the brown sugar.
Looks like you have butter flavored shortening.
Yeah, I do get the butter flavored shortening.
Measured this hours ago. That was a terrible noise.
All right, so add the brown sugar and the granulated sugar. And we'll go ahead and blend that.
And you want to mix this until the sugars and the shortening are really well incorporated.
Okay, those are well blended.
I'm just going to scrape the pan.
I made a mess.
No, yeah, you did. That's all right.
All right, so we'll go ahead and add our pumpkin.
And this is just the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie spice.
Not the pumpkin pie
puree.
Yeah.
100% pure pumpkin.
There you go. Okay, go ahead and add the egg. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and scrape that down a little bit. All right, go ahead and add those dry ingredients.
So for the dry ingredients, I like to add about a third and then mix it in and just mix until just blended.
Okay.
Add another third, sure. And the rest of it?
Yeah.
That's not a third.
That works. All right, go ahead and add those chocolate chips.
I'll wait just a minute.
Okay.
I never had chocolate chips with the beaters. No, I didn't know.
I usually do. And then I just finish it out by hand a little bit to just further incorporate them.
So you can see this is a really small batch of dough. It's just got one egg, but we don't want to make a ton of cookies. Ready? Get the cookie scoop and air fryer?
Let's just get rid of some of the stuff and move the air fryer over.
Okay, so next up we're going to preheat our air fryer. This is the Instant Vortex, so we'll hit air fry. 300 for anywhere from 12-ish minutes is good from fresh. If you're cooking from frozen, it's more like 14, 15. I oftentimes will set it for way longer than it needs, and I'll just set a timer on my watch. And so you're gonna need to get one of these little baskets. We opted for the baskets because I prefer to, it comes in a 3-pack, and I prefer to get the trays ready and scooped up, and then when I put them in, I can just put one tray in, pull out the finished tray, and put in the next up tray. I also didn't like waiting. If you cook them directly on the bottom of your air fryer, you absolutely can, but you need to wait 5-ish minutes for the cookies to cool enough before you get your little flexible spatula in. And I always like bonked the cookies and made them look funny when I tried to get them out of my air fry basket. So this is what works for me. It's a little dehydrator rack made for air fryers. It can stack 3 high. We've talked about it in other videos. And we've just got our little parchment paper weights on there to help keep it down. This is a Volreth, I think it's a number 40. Yep, it's a number 40 scoop, about 1.5 tablespoons. And we'll just put 4 of them on there. These cookies don't spread very much. They tend to hold their shape pretty good. So I'm not too worried about them going everywhere. 3 and 4. And then because they don't spread too much, I like to flatten them just a little bit. I found that flattening them helps them not be quite so doughy in the middle. They're gonna be a little doughy in the middle. That's what you want, a good soft pumpkin chocolate chip cookie, but just kind of a little flatter, I don't know, would you call it hockey disc shape?
That sounds right.
Cylinder.
Okay, and then when our air fryer is preheated, we'll go ahead and put them in. Okay, so our air fryer is preheated and it's time to put in our cookie dough.
Just use the little retriever tongs, makes it easy to get in and out.
And we like that this Instant Pot Vortex Plus has a light. You can see those cookies as they cook, so that's kind of fun.
These cookies will look a little bit browner, like about, I don't know, about 5 minutes on, the exterior looks like they're ready to come out, but trust the timing. If you take them out too early, they're gonna look really good on the outside, and then you're gonna open it up and it's gonna be raw cookie dough. Just the way that the air fryer cooks with all that hot air going around, that exterior gets really nice and done first.
Right, it's brown and it gives you that nice caramelized flavor. So
it's what makes that crunch. So we'll be back to take these out, and we're gonna keep scooping up another tray.
Okay, our time is up. Let's go ahead and take our cookies out. Look how great they look.
All right, so that's all there is to it. These are a really easy cookie. We made 4 and then we froze the rest of the dough because we had made some in advance for you guys to see them all in their glory. We generally let them cool in the rack for just a couple minutes, and then we'll take them off the rack and put them on a regular cooling rack. You can let them cool all the way on the rack. They just kind of stick to the parchment paper a little bit more. We like these little brownie servers, little mini spatula to get them off. Whatever works for you.
And then, like if you were baking batch after batch, these little trays come in 3s.
Yeah.
So you can just
pull that
another
out,
one in and
switch it, have it ready. It's so quick and sleek. I really, really like it. So anyways, I hope you love these cookies. Like I said, the recipe's been in our family for decades, as long as I can remember.
Right.
So yeah, if you have questions, comments, rave reviews, let us know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.